Welcome back, guys. We're going to be doing another game of EDH here in MTGO. I'm going to be playing my Rafiq deck, and I'm going to be facing Thraximundar. Okay, so he's starting off pretty strong with Soul Ring. We have our own Soul Ring. I don't know if we're going to be able to make as much use out of it as he will, but I'm very happy to see that we had one too. I don't actually run Soul Ring in a lot of my decks, so it's good to see that I actually drew it in one of the only decks that I run it in. So we're going to go turn 2 Simulacrum for a white land. Yeah, white. White seems like the right play here. And swing it back to him. So turn 3, he's up to 5 mana. I'm gonna play my island because I think one, two, three. I have to do it like this. So I'll cast this first. Try to bounce his Soul Ring. And this way my my Simulacrum has exalted. And I'll swing for 3. Oh, I misclicked. That's very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. I just missed out on 3 damage. But that happens on MTGO sometimes. It doesn't help that my mouse is not in the best condition. Okay, so let's try this again. Always yield. Okay. I think the right play here is to actually attempt to cast Explosive Vegetation. So what I need here is I need another island for sure. And we'll go with another plains as well. And pass it back to him. So he can actually cast his commander here. Yeah, that's actually better. That is actually better. So before we do anything else, we're just going to swing here. And what we can do is we can hold up Spell Crumple Mana, but I'm actually gonna resolve a Mirroring Crusader. We still have Spell Crumple Mana up, so if he attempts to cast Thraximundar, we'll counter it, just because we don't want to have to deal with sacking a creature and he gets the creature after it dies type thing. Interesting that he chose not to do anything there. With 6 cards in hand and all that mana. I think he figures that I'm holding up counter mana, I don't know, but I don't mind if he doesn't cast anything, personally. So I think I should grab Breeding Pool here. And then I'm going to swing with the Mirroring Crusader. If it gets through, that's a decent amount of damage. Realistically, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I have 9 mana. I think I should just pass it back to him here. If he doesn't play anything, I don't think I need to overextend into a Wrath or anything like that. So he's trying to do 2 damage to Simulacrum. Obviously we're gonna make this resolve. It works out pretty good for him. He gets rid of it, I guess. And this might trigger at the beginning of his end step. But we couldn't afford to counter that with Spell Crumple, basically, because we want him to cast Thrax here, so we can Spell Crumple Thrax. At this point, that's the only card that we want to counter. No, we don't mind countering Mikaeus as well. Mikaeus is pretty good. Okay, so we'll swing. Interesting. So he's probably going to be trying to use Thrax to make us sack something here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll cast Rafiq. I cast Rafiq instead of this because if Rafiq dies, we can recast him. And if this dies, it's just gone. So if he wraps the board, it's not the worst thing in the world at this point. And if he casts Thrax, I have something to sack, basically. Sure. It seems fine. Yeah. Seems fine. So I can swing for 8. Yeah, so that's the right play. Swinging for 8 here, I think, is the right play. So we're going to swing with this alone. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26. So what we're going to do is give my creatures lifelink. Gain a shit ton of life and just pass it back to him. This way we have Mystic Snake mana open if he attempts to cast something that we don't like. And if he swings with these, we can actually survive that attack. But I mean, he has 5 cards in hand, so he has a lot of options. The bigger the spell he attempts to cast, the better for us at this point, because we have Mystic Snake in hand. Okay, so he scooped. That's the match. Thanks for watching, guys.